and welcome to your Om Happy Birthday Om yoga class. My name is Frances and I'm going to take you through this festive yoga class today. We're only going to really stretch and relax the body and leave here feeling fantastic or fantastic. So let's begin our practice sitting with the legs crossed. You can tuck your right leg in and then the left. Hands to knees as we lengthen our spine, lift your heart and relax your shoulders, keeping that tension out of the neck. Feel free to close your eyes and start to bring focus to your breath. Breathing softly in and out through the nose. Nice smooth breath. And allow your mind to relax. Any thoughts you're holding on to, put them aside. Unless they're positive thoughts, let's keep those ones around. As we take this time to connect to our mind, body, and breath. Once you feel ready, you can open your eyes. And let's begin as we warm up the spine. So holding on to those knees for support, we're going to inhale, lengthen our spine, lift our heart and chin. Then exhale, rounding the spine as you're leaning back, separate shoulder blades and tuck your chin in towards your chest. So inhale, lengthen your spine, lift your heart and chin. Then exhale, rounding the spine as you tuck the chin in. Inhale. And then exhale. So you can continue here with your breath, noticing how your back and spine is feeling today. There's that saying, you're as young as your spine feels. So that's why we're doing this spinal work today. Hopefully feeling a little bit more rejuvenated and younger by the end of the class. Next time you inhale, lengthen your spine and look straight ahead. So we continue to work on that spinal flexibility, coming into a side bend. Right hand down to your mat at your side. Bring your left arm up alongside your ear. You can inhale, reach, and exhale, take it over to the side. If you like, you can slide that right hand further out, open your heart and look up to the ceiling. Nice stretching to the side of your body. Forward again, you can make your way back up, release the arm down. Uncross the legs, slide them forward, give them a little shake if needed. And again, we'll bring ourselves to sitting with the legs crossed. This time, tuck your left leg in first, then the right. Hands to knees, lengthen your spine. Let's come back into that seated cat and cow. Inhale, lengthen your spine, lift your heart and chin. And then exhale, leaning back around the spine, separate shoulder blades and tuck the chin in. Inhale, and then exhale. Once again, continue here with your breath. Really getting the full spine involved. You can lengthen your spine and look straight ahead. Coming to that side bend, left hand down to your mat at your side. Bring your right arm up alongside your ear. Inhale, reach. Then exhale, take it over to the side, feeling that stretch. If you'd like again, you can slide that left hand further out to the side. Open your heart and look up to the ceiling. Forward again, make your way back up and release the arm forward, down. Uncross the legs, sliding forward. Give them that little shake. This time we're going to bring ourselves up to our hands and knees. Setting up for plank. Hands come right to the front of your mat. Have them shoulder width apart. Spread your fingers as the middle fingers are pointing straight ahead. Draw your abdominals in by pulling the belly in towards the spine. From here, body weight comes forward, so wrist, elbows, shoulders in line. Now let's curl our toes into our mat, lift our knees, and from plank you can push the buttocks back to downward dog. Tailbone tilts up to the ceiling, look right between the knees. Feel that first stretchy opening into the calves and hamstrings. Now let's inhale, bend our knees, and take right foot through into lunge. You can stay here or to the kneeling lunge. Lower left knee down to your mat, uncurl the back toes, come up, hands onto your thigh. We're going to sink the hips forward, give that stretch and opening to the left hip flexor. The knees lining up with ankle, the toes are pointing straight ahead. From here, we can also take the hands behind and interlace the fingers. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, open your chest. Arms lengthening, knuckles pressed down. If it feels good, you can look up to the ceiling. Get that complete opening and stretch for the front of your body. This is a great one for improving posture, improving your breathing. So notice how that feels today in your body. Can release, lean forward and set those hands again for plank. Curl the back toes, lift your knee, and as you push through the hands, take that right leg back to plank, and push the buttocks back to downward dog. Other side. Let's inhale, bend our knees, and take left foot through into lunge. Set your lunge again if you like, lower right knee down to your mat, and curl the back toes, and come up, hands onto your thigh. So sink the hips forward. Feel that stretch now into the right hip flexor. Once settled, you can take those hands behind, interlace the fingers. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, open your heart. Arms lengthening, knuckles pressed down. Feels good. Lift your chin. Breathing here, in and out again through the nose. Nice smooth breath. Now the stretching's feeling in your body today. Making any adjustments you need to do so everything feels amazing. And let's look forward. Fingers release. Lean forward. Set your hands for plank. Curl the back toes. Lift your knee. Push through the hands. Take that left leg back to plank. And you can push the buttocks back to that downward dog. And at the end of your next exhalation, come up onto your toes, bend the knees, look between the hands. You can either step, or if you got some spring in your step today, you can hop the feet through. Inhale, sweep the arms up, palms together, and then exhale to mounting pose. Wonderful. Let's come now to a forward bend and give a really good stretch to those hamstrings. We're going to take our feet hip width apart, so the second toes are pointing straight ahead. Hands to hip flexors, right where you bend. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale from the hips, hinging forward. Pelvis rotates, tailbone tilts up, looking in between the legs. Now hands can release from the hips, so you can allow the arms to dangle. Or maybe take the hands and hold on to opposite elbows. You decide. We find that support through both feet, all four corners. Relax your back and abdominals as your torso becomes heavy. So this pose tends to feel really good for the spine as we just allow it to relax and hang. Feel that stretch into your calves, hamstrings, and lower back. your hips. Draw your abdominals in, squeeze your glutes. Using that core strength for support, we'll slowly hinge all the way back up to standing. From here, hands can release your hips. Back to mounting pose. Feet together. Lengthen your body, lift your heart. Inhale, sweep the arms up, palms together. Exhale, spine side forward. Bend your knees as much as needed as you set your hands for plank. Either step or hop back to plank. Then you can push the buttocks back to downward dog. We're now going to come to our pigeon pose to stretch the outer hips and glutes. So here in downward dog, sweep the right leg up, flex your foot, look between your hands and bring that right knee forward. Lower down to your mat behind right hand. Then you can lower left knee and curl the back toes. That left leg can slide further back. And depending how that right outer hip and glute is feeling today, if we need a deeper stretch, bring your right foot forward towards the left hand. With greater flexibility, you might be able to get that shin eventually parallel to the front of our mat. Relax your hips and glutes. Make your way down onto the forearms. And if you like, cross your arms and rest forward, head on top. Relaxing to this pose. Feeling that stretch. And noticing if this is an area that's good for your body today. Make your way back up to your hands and second for plank. Curl the back toes, lift your knees, push through the hands as you take right leg back to plank. Then push the buttocks back to downward dog. Other side, sweep your left leg up, flex your foot. Look between your hands and bring that left knee forward. Lower it down to your mat behind left hand. Then you can lower right knee and curl the back toes. Slide that right leg further back, sink into it. You need that deeper stretch. Left foot comes forward towards right hand. We level off the body here. Relax the hips and glutes. When ready, you can make your way down onto the forearms. Cross the arms and rest forward, head on top. Noticing how the stretch feels for this side of the body. It's feeling tighter or more flexible. We're going to stretch both sides so we can have that mobility and flexibility in both sides of the body. It feels so much better. And let's lift your forehead. Make our way back up to our hands as we set them for plank. And curl the back toes, lift the knee. As you push through the hands, take that left leg back to plank. Then you can push the buttocks back to that downward dog. And from your downward dog, you can lower your knees down to your mat and curl the toes. And let's bring ourselves back to sitting into seated butterfly. Soles of our feet together, up to the sitting bones. You can bring those heels, if you like, in a little bit closer, stretching through the inner thighs and groin. Interlace the fingers, grab a hold of our toes and sit nice and tall. Give those knees a little bit of a shake, just like a butterfly. And then allow them to relax. Shoulders down from ears. You can close your eyes. And here, acknowledge that change in your mind and body. Feeling a bit more calm and relaxed. Relieve the stiffness and tension. And most importantly, filled with positive energy to take with us and to share that positive energy with others. And when you feel ready, you can open your eyes again. Hands to prayer at your heart center. Thank you so much for sharing your birthday with me here today. Namaste. Enjoy the rest of your birthday, and I hope to see you back here soon. Take care.